here for Seconds Out with the realist in the room with Viddal Riley. With that said, realist in the room, the realist opinions on Chris Billam-Smith's performance against Masternak. Got the victory, but it was tough.
It was tough. It wasn't his best. It might be up there with one of his worst, but it doesn't matter because he won. Who cares if he had a great performance and lost his world title today? It's better that way around. I always pick that way around. Go home with my belt, not have a great performance, still get a stoppage on my record against a guy that doesn't get stopped from a punch, not an accident, from an actual punch. We can't say too much, but we know and he knows the performance wasn't great.
What do you feel Masternak did to get the edges over CBS in the rounds before the fight finished?
Good straight punches, good footwork. Chris couldn't close the gap between him and Masternak. So Masternak had him on the end of a lot of good straight punches. And he also was doing a good job of holding Chris's arms inside, and they were kind of smothering him inside. So Masternak, didn't look like a 36-year-old man today. But his rib is...
That was gonna smoke him, fam.
Oh, this guy.
Smoking.
He's anonymous. You see, he's doing.
He's a pipe and he's smoking.
That leads on to our next question nicely, because I'm wondering, when you're watching fights, it's different to watching tape and seeing it with your own eyes. Are you looking at CBS as a future opponent?
Yeah. I mean, he's a cruiserweight world champion. I think I'm about 24 months away from thinking about world level. A lot can change in that space of time. I thought something was going to change tonight, the way it was. So I don't like looking too far, man. I know I'm going to be a world champion. I don't know who I'm going to face to become world champion. I don't know what color the belt will be. But I know I will be world champion when it's my time. And I'm enjoying watching the people before me add some mileage to their clock.
Would you favour CBS in fights against the rematches? Okoli, Riakporhe, Jai Opetaia, unification with Guillermo. Do you favour him in those 4 fights?
After today's performance, it's hard to, you know. Richard, the way he looked in his last fight, you know, I feel like he would edge Billam. You know, if Richard hit Billam with the 1-2 that Masternak was landing today, I think it could have been good night. Okoli and Billam, I see a similar fight for the rematch. And Opetaia, not yet. I feel like he needs to season more at the world level and then face Opetaia. Very explosive, very quick southpaw, you know. It's not the best thing for Chris, but he's a world champion. And his heart and his determination, his soul and his spirit, second to none.
Sort of half heard a conversation between you and Isaac Chamberlain. What was said?
You know, I said to Isaac, I'm not coming to you on no disrespect because that's not how I roll. I'm just saying it's a good fight. I'm asking for the level up. He said, let me get the European first. And the key word was first. And he said that my fans are annoying him. So shout out to my fans. You lot are doing your job.
Plans to defend the title next year?
I think I'm going to have to. I don't think Isaac is going to be the next fight, which is cool. Life moves. We have to progress. So defending my title, rightfully so. You know, a champion should defend what their strap. And that's what I'm going to look to do early next year. And then hopefully mid next year or, you know, in the summer, spring, something like that, we get the fight with Isaac. Because that's a big fight. That is a big fight, you know. And, yeah, I look forward to it.
Widening the scope to the boxing sphere, just get your thoughts on a couple of things. Look, KSI is taking a break from boxing right now. Is it right to be said that we need KSI in the influence of boxing sphere? Because without him, the spotlight's there. We need him back in the ring. Even though he wants to take the break and that's his decision, for it to thrive, we need him back in the ring.
Not for crossover boxing in general to thrive, but for his boxing promotion to thrive, then possibly. But either way, I only want to see JJ fight Jake. If he's not fighting Jake, then of course, it's my guy. I'm going to be like, cool, man, be ready, be prepared, I'm going to support you. But in my heart, the only fight I really want to see is the Jake fight. That's it. And I'm sure everyone feels like that at this point.
There was an offer that was made. Do you feel it's the right offer to get those two in the ring? Did you see the offer?
What was it, the 50-50, 185? Yeah, why not? Why not? If you really want to fight, innit? You know. But enough of the talk, though. Enough of the talk. Let's just see a fight poster and see a fight happen.
KSI and iSHOWSPEED are going to spar. Do you think iSHOWSPEED's got hands?
I don't think you saw my tweet, did you?
I didn't. I apologise.
Yeah, I quote tweeted Speed on the pads. And I was just like, but he's a novice. He don't know how to spar, so don't fight, box, spar, whatever. So JJ should, I don't know, he should knock him out, no?
One of the originators is coming back in Joewell taking on Bazinga. Who'd you favour?
Willow.
Why?
He's fought before. He's fought before. He's had a lot of time to go away, check the game, come back. Bazinga hasn't fought before, so you can't pretend you have. And that's gonna, when it's two people at the early stages in their career, someone who's done it before will feel better than the person that hasn't. So I feel like I'm gonna go with Willow.
It's a ready-made fight there if Joewell does get the victory in the rematch with KSI. That's bums on seats.
That ain't happening, man.
You don't think so?
Allow it, man. That's not happening. JJ's not gonna rematch Joewell after the way he smoked him the first time.
Fair enough. And finally, Jake Paul, Andre August. Look, he's trying to legitimize himself, if I can say it properly, by fighting professional fighters. Is this the right way he does it? Do you think it comes through Andre August with what limited we know about him?
Yeah, I feel like that's the right way to start. Andre August, he ain't doing anything abnormal to what most of us have done at the beginning of our careers. So, fighting Andre August, perfect. He should win, get the win, and if he moves on to someone else of similar quality, then let the man do what he's doing. You know, he's got his own promotion, he's got a network deal. He can do what he wants to build his career. This is the path he's choosing, and let's see how far it goes.
We're listening in the room for a reason. Thanks for being SecondsOut, sir.
Thanks.
Good man.